Good morning and welcome to our newest YouTube member, Gilles Doucet. Doucet. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I don't know. Anyway, welcome. Thank you very much, Gilles or Gills. Thank you. And I got a nice little surprise for you today. It's a nice little quiet place. You can hear the music's playing in the background. But I'll show you around in a minute. I'm waiting on my food. But they did give me some tea. And I've got a nice espresso here. Good morning, Mr. Daniel. I have to tell you, Daniel, I've been using the Fire Stick a lot more lately. I watched Tulsa King. I watched White Lotus. Here comes my pizza. I've been watching, Locked Up Abroad or something like that? Life After Life, Locked Up Abroad, something like that. Let me show you. Here comes the girl with my pizza. There it is. It's a little raggedy and a little thin, but you know what? It's breakfast time, and I just felt like eating something. So that's why we're here. We're here for you guys to watch me eat breakfast and have a coffee. And I'm taking a walk outside into the yard in a minute. But this is about the right size for one person. I mean, I don't know what they did here. It's not... It looks like it might taste good, but the presentation is a little bit... leaves a little to be desired. Yeah, it's a bit sloppy. Whatever, let me see how it tastes. Like I said, it tastes pretty good, but it's a little bit sloppy. They do have some canomes up in the front, and I may actually have one. Tastes good. Anyway, the name of this place is the 66 Cottage. Because it's on Sukhumvit Soy 66, and they've got a little cottage here. They've got a couple other places, like a spa. And they got, what else is that over here? They got a spa over here. I don't know what that is over there, but they have a little fountain. Let me show you here. Guess you can see this from here. So that's not bad. All in all, this is, this was a bit of a haul for me to come out here, honestly. It took me about, I don't know, what time did I leave? It took me something like an hour to get here by SkyTrain, MRT, and then SkyTrain again. It took me longer to get to the Natura Gardens. Hey, Carnivore. It took me longer to get to Natura. And I think, honestly, this is a bit of a haul for me just for this. Udom Suk. Udom Suk. You just look on the Sukhumvit line. It goes to Udom Suk. It's pretty nice. I saw it already. Saw it when it first came out, like the first day. I always watch gangster movies because I like them. But she was a she was a badass until she got shot. And at that point, she was, you know, supposedly she had mellowed out, wasn't a gangster anymore. But I will say this. Look at it right now. Let me show you here. The pizza's a bit sloppy. You know, it's a bit all over the place. I didn't put any ketchup on it. And what I will say is that it actually tastes really good. It's really, really good. So, tastes good. The coffee is really good. I really like this place. I just don't know if I would take the haul to come out to this place. You know? For me, it's a little bit of a stretch. If you're staying like, you know, Nana or your Central World or something like that, you can just jump on the train, boom, you're here in 20 minutes or less. The thing is there's a lot of really good coffee shops. Hey there, Chun Motorsports, long time no see. There are a lot of good coffee shops in this area. And actually, I don't know. I think it's farther down, but La Mesa, which is one of the better coffee shops that I've been to. And I actually went there by myself, and I went there with Chuck once. And they had this caramel cheesecake that was fantastic. It's the best cheesecake I probably ever had in my life. It's just gone now. No. Don't like CPS coffee. They have one in the mall, and honestly, I think their coffee is subpar. They charge more for their coffee, and it's not that good. And CPS, you know, is a clothing line. And so, yeah, they've started up a bunch of coffee places, but I just don't think their coffee is all that good, honestly. I think it leaves something to be desired. And somebody said something to me last night, but I left a comment in the community, community tab, where I put 16 coffee shops, 16 of the best coffee shops in my opinion. And honestly, I didn't even think about Taubin. Now, Taubin is very good. However, I will say this. If you have an espresso or a cappuccino, it depends on how much sweetener you put in it, how good the coffee will be. It's okay. I would say it's a good coffee. It's not really good. It's not great. It's none of that. If you put more sweetener in, it tastes a little better. But, you know, they do have a drink, and it's only at the Mall Bankapi. I saw it the other day because I've had it like 3 or 4 times because it's fantastic. It's a biscotti. They have biscotti caramel. They have biscotti mint. They have biscotti strawberry. I like the caramel. And what it is they grind up this biscotti, and they make you like a smoothie, kind of like a smoothie, but it's not that big. It's only about that big. It's fantastic. Now, Taubin on the whole is very good. I mean, I love it. It's fantastic. But if you really want a top-notch coffee, I mean, this coffee that I'm having right here, much better than Taubin. Head and shoulders above it. I mean, this is a really good coffee. Little girl walking. She doesn't care. She's making all this noise. She doesn't care. So yeah, I mean, I like Taobin on the whole. I think it's great. 3-in-1. Never, 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 never would I make 3-in-1. 3-in-1 is horrible. That's not real coffee, to be honest. I have a Roke manual espresso maker, which if you saw I think it was the last stream, wasn't it? Yeah, the last stream that I did, which was at Huatake Market. They had one, and they made coffee with it. They made all their coffees with this manual espresso maker, and it's really, really good. You just have to make sure you get the right grind, and I'm just about on it to where I have it perfect. I think I'm gonna have to make it a little more fine the next time I get some coffee, because they grind it up for me. Because my grind, listen, really, when you get a grinder, most grinders are not up to snuff. They're not very good, especially when it comes to making espresso. You want to grind it really, really fine, and it's just not, it just doesn't work. You got to spend a pretty penny to get a good grinder. And they have a few grinders there that are very good. They have the German one, the Commandante, and then they were using something else. This is a big Instagram photo place. 3-in-1 is not really coffee, to be honest. 3-in-1 is, like you're on a camping trip and you got hot water, but you don't have anything else. You pick up a couple packets of 3-in-1, and that's about it. Hey Andy, how you doing? Good morning. I'm gonna do a little walk around here. I wanna drink my coffee. And I think I'm gonna get something from I know I shouldn't, but I probably won't eat for the rest of the day. Lately I've been eating tenderloin steaks, and they're not all that big, and they're not all that expensive. They're 250 to 300 baht. They really, look at this. Look what they got here. Oh, look at that. I think that's just a Thai iced tea, but the other one is a chocolate, and it looks very, very good. Look at that. What surprises me, honestly, is this place is at the end of a street. It's at the end of Soy 66, almost all the way to the end. And there's a fair number of people here. I mean, it looks like since I've been here, I got here about 8:15, 8:30. And there's been 5-10 people here all the time. So I'm gonna give you guys a little tour in a few minutes, but first I wanna go up there and get something to chow on. I want something a little different. Yeah, I didn't plan anything out today. I'm not going for any long walks or anything like that. I don't know what I'm doing on Tuesday. On Friday, we'll visit another coffee shop. We'll stream from another coffee shop. It's called Come and Escape Cafe. Supposedly also very nice. I like these larger coffee shops that the grounds are larger and you can sit and relax. And honestly, I want to go back to Natura in the next couple of days, and there's actually a temple that somebody I know turned me on to that I've never been there. It's a temple in a tree, and I want to do a little more research, but I think I'm going to go there. It's about 2.5 hours away, and I'll probably go there, I don't know, sometime in the next 2 weeks. So there's a lot of little things going on. You're off to the Elephant Caves Inland Tour. Oh, that's kind of cool. You gonna go see any tigers there, Kevin Kaprowski? What's happening, man? How you doing? Kevin is one of my friends that I grew up with in high school. A long, long time ago, many years ago. All right, man. Yeah, I'm doing all right, can't complain. I'm still here. I'm still in Bangkok, still doing my thing. You know, we're planning on going to Europe in. Oh, you're over to North Georgia now. Oh, I thought you were still in Florida. You moved. So you had a print shop before, right? Which is funny because I was in printing for a long time, for I don't know, 12 years or something like that. But let's see, what's this? This is February. February's almost over, so we have March, April, and in the middle of May, we're going to Europe. I think it's Paris, Athens, and I'm not sure about Albania or not, but I think we're going to go to 3 places. You're still printing. Wow. Crazy. I got out of printing just because I can't print here. And I know that printing has changed, and since I've been here, printing has changed a lot. I mean, you know, digital printing is huge now. Nobody even knew what digital printing was before when I was printing. That is good coffee. So I'm gonna go up to the front counter and pick out what kind of sweet I want. They got tiramisu, which is, it's 140 baht. And they have all kinds of things. So how's Georgia compared to Florida? Why'd you move to Georgia? I'm just curious. We have offset press still and digital. Yeah. I mean, I got out of it, and I got out of it at the right time because I was printing myself just on, you know, I would print on little A.B. Dicks and Ryobis, and every once in a while I'd print on a Heidelberg. Not very often, but, and then I became a customer service rep, which was okay. And then the guy that I was working for, he had a heart problem, so he said, that's it, I'm done. I'm getting rid of the shop, I'm closing up. And I said, will you sell me your customer list? Yes, I will. 500 bucks, I got his customer list and a couple of desks. And I started my own. I was a middleman. And I just sold printing. I brokered printing. And I made more money brokering printing than I've ever made in my life. But then, you know, I just thought, oh, I gotta take a trip. I took a trip to Thailand. And I thought, it's Thailand or Indonesia. But, you know, I did Muay Thai in the past, and I talked to some people, and they were like, you should just go to Thailand, go to Thailand. So I thought, all right, let me try it. So when I came here, I came back a couple times, like 4 times, and then I just thought, wonder if I can sell my business and make some money. And that's it. The rest was history. And now I'm having a good time. Let's go up here and get something here. Oh, here comes the little girl. She went for a little walk out here. What do I want? Ooh, look at that size of that thing. Carrot walnut cake. Look at that. Still very good business. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Everybody needs printing. That's the thing. Soft cookie with ice cream. No, thank you. Caramel custard. Dark beer cake. Tiramisu. Orange cake. Cinnamon puff. It's between the dark beer cake, which I really like this dark beer, and tiramisu. What should I get? Young coconut cake? No, thank you. Chocolate lava with ice cream? No, thank you. I think we'll go with the tiramisu. So to get here, I took the SkyTrain, the yellow line, to Lat Pral. Then I took the MRT, which is the subway, which is, 15 minutes. And then I took the SkyTrain on the Sukhumvit line, and then I walked here, which is about 10 minutes. She's got a Led Zeppelin shirt on. Call espresso เป็น2 ช็อต แล้วก็เทีรามิสุ
235 บาทครับ
Oh, so they're gone. Cute kid. Thank you. This place is top notch, man. Seriously. This place is really nice. I like it. I'll show you. In the back there, there's a huge area. Well, you can see it kind of from here. I can actually go out here in the back. It's really nice. Look at this. Bathrooms. I mean, if you want, you can come out here and sit, eat your food. And it's, for whatever reason, this place, well, it's because you got the buildings here, you know, all around, and there's shade here. There's no sun. So it's nice and cool. And if you go out here, well, let's go around this way. Here comes my cake, I think. You can go through here and you see there's people. Look at this. There's this guy over there sitting all alone. You can have your peace and quiet. There's plenty of room. You come here. You see there's people sitting over here. Everybody's got their own little space here. This is a nail shop. I don't know what this is. Like, they got fragrances and stuff like that there. Good morning, Mr. Dowlow. Then you have the fountain, which is really nice. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a skincare, holistic skincare. Yeah, it's top notch, this place. I really like it. Everything they have is nice, you know? You know, if I want, I can come over here and just chill out. Oh, yeah. I would think so, Daniel. Good morning, Mr. Dowlow. Kevin, it's good to talk to you. Good to see you in here. It's always nice, man. Makes me remember where I'm from. So I can sit out here or I can go back in, which is what I want to do. I'm gonna go back in. I don't want him like, where do I have to give this guy his food? How do I, oh. No, it's not here yet. Yeah, I'm a little older. I'm a little older, a little chunkier, a lot less hair. But, you know, what are you gonna do? You've been married a long time, eh? Every once in a while I see your Facebook. That you can't go wrong on those. I don't usually have them because I gain and lose weight very easily. And, you know, I have a little tiramisu and I might gain like 2 kilos, you know? But I figured today, hey, what the hey? What am I gonna do? Here it comes. Here we go. Look at this. It's very nice. There's the coffee, which is tasty, and of course, tiramisu. Mackin' today. Mackin'. I got a tenderloin at the house waiting for me. And it's very easy to cook. That's the thing. Udon suk. It's on the Sukhumvit line. Exactly. Screw it. Have the dessert. I'm not. You got to live a little bit. I don't know how much longer I'll live, so. It's paper. Look at this. Once in a while, I'll splurge. My kid, Alex, he told me yesterday, I'm going to hang out with my friends. I won't be home. I won't be home tonight. My wife is gone. She'll be back in 3 days. And then Nicholas is at school. That's really good. So I'm all alone. All alone. Which that doesn't happen very often. I mean, I used to travel alone, and that was cool. Now it's a bit different. Cafe. I got 2 kids. One is almost 23 and the other is 21. The one, he just got hired at a job, which he starts next month. And then the other one is still in school. He's got 1 year left. Can't believe it. I don't know how I got good kids. I honestly, I don't know how I got such good kids because I was freaking horrible. I was not what was considered a good kid. I was always crashing my car, and yeah, it must be her influence. Well, that's what it's about, though. You know, I got the rough edges. She's a little more refined, so the kids get the best of both worlds, I think. Anyway, like I said, I want to go to this temple. It's a temple in the trees. I'm not sure exactly when I'll go, but probably in the next couple of weeks. And then, like I said, we're going to Europe. That's going to happen. Yeah, yin and yang, for sure. We're going to go to Europe. That's in May. I'm probably going to go home alone. I don't know. At the end of the year, I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but. And then somewhere in, I don't have the urge to travel in Southeast Asia very much, with the exception of Indonesia. In Europe, it'll be, I think the way that's going to work, it's going to be Paris, France, Thessaloniki, Greece. I'm not sure if we'll go down to the islands, like Corfu or Mykonos or whatever, and then to Tirana, Albania. So it's a nice little trip. It's about 3 weeks. Thanks. Have a place in Georgia. Yeah, I don't know. I may come by at the end of the year. I'm not sure yet. My parents are getting older. And for us to come, maybe I'll come with the wife. I don't know if the kids will be able to come because they've got their own lives now. They're doing their own thing. It's not that expensive to get there, and honestly, to go from Paris to Athens is $200. It's about $200, 190, 210, something like that. It's not that bad. It's staying in the places that can add up, but I'm not really worried about that, even though I should be. But you know, just getting there that's enough for now. And then who knows? I don't know. We may go back to Ecuador. I have no idea, but we're gonna do some stuff. And that's the thing. I don't really want to go anywhere. This thing's gone. I don't want to go anywhere in Southeast Asia because I've been everywhere many times over. I mean, you know, Myanmar, not the greatest time to go. Laos, been there. Don't want to go to Brazil. I have no desire to go to Brazil. I've been to Colombia, I've been to Nicaragua, I've been to many other places, I've been to Guyana, but I don't really want to go to Brazil. I don't have the desire to go to that. I don't have the desire to go to India, you know. South America, I think Ecuador is probably it. Just because that's it. Maybe Costa Rica, I would go to Costa Rica. No sleeping bus to Vietnam. Never again. Never, ever, ever. That was hell. If you watch some of that video, that was pure hell, man. I mean, you just think, you're sitting there for hours on end, and you can't move. You can just move a little bit, and that's all you can do. You can't get up and stretch and walk around. You can't do any of that stuff. And if you're like laying there and you go, oh God, I gotta, you know, if you gotta rip one, there's nowhere else to let it go. You just gotta try to, you know, do it quietly. If you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta hope you can hold it until, you know, I mean, there was a couple of times I was like, oh God, I hope they stop. I hope they stop soon. You know, they're not gonna stop for you. Oh, could you pull over to the side road? I gotta take a piss. They're not gonna do that. They just don't do it. And you can't sit up. It's not like you can sit like this and you can lean back and stretch out. You can't do it. The bunks go down and that's it. Well, I like to think that the best stream was the Wat Phu Thop, where I went to Bangkok and the mountain with the wooden planks on the outside, and I went all the way to the very top, and honestly, I was scared shitless. I probably wouldn't be so scared now because I've done it before, but I would still be scared, but I wouldn't be as scared. You know, I've done that, and it's like, okay, so now what? I've been to Nong Khai many, many times. I've been to many places along the Mekong. So, you know, it's like, where else to go? I have to think about it here in Thailand. And then I think about no mini fridges. Well, that way there's no way that you can have anything and get away without paying. I think that's probably what they think. They don't want you snatching everything and then like somehow leaving. You want it, you got to bring it back to your room yourself. That's pretty strange though. Oh, that was good. That was tasty. That was tasty. And I don't think that tiramisu was a great value. It was okay. But the coffee, 95 baht, it's okay. It's a decent value because it's really good. This is good coffee. This is not shit. This is not Cafe Amazon. This is not a Taobin or whatever. It's good coffee. And that coffee place I went the other day, that Smell Dream, that coffee was fantastic. It was really good. She made it better than I do. And I think it's because of the grind, the fineness of the grind. But anyway, you know, I think about Southeast Asia now, and I'm like, where do I want to go? I mean, would I go to Nepal with the old lady? I'd probably go to Nepal. I'd probably go to Bhutan if she went, if we really wanted to go. But I don't know. I think Europe is better. And you know, if I wanted to go somewhere adventurous for myself, I'd go to Africa and I'd go alone. I don't want to put her through that. She'd be freaked out, I think, by Africa. Yes, Taubin is the machine. It's the brand of machine, and they don't have franchises yet. They won't let you franchise it. So they're smart. They're setting everything up, and then it's like, you know, they're building their value. I love Nepal. Nepal's one of my favorite places. Nepal's in the top 5 for me, for sure. I thought it was great. She's taking photos again. This is a Instagrammable coffee shop. You see, now this place is like almost filled up. There's somebody, she's sitting behind me. Yeah, you know, it's not, I wouldn't call it fancy schmancy, but it's fancy enough where you can have a good time, you can bring some people, you know, and it's not, you know, like you're gonna get a plate and you're gonna go, are these wings from a cockroach? It's not like McDonald's, where when you open up a cappuccino, you gotta wonder what you're gonna get, which is what happened to me. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, I like this place. I'm gonna have to sit down and really think about the ratings in this, because I think this will break into the top 15 or 20 for sure. I think this place is pretty good. And I think Natura is tied for number 6 or something like that. There's like 4 places that are tied for number 6. They're all like, gotta go later, folks. All right, have fun over there in India. Stay safe. Don't get in any trouble. What do they do over here? Oh, it's another little room. There's another little room over here where you can sit down. They have all kinds of cactus. And see, look at this. She's bringing his drinks in this room right there. Wow. Pretty good. $35.94 baht to the dollar. High of 95, low of 80, 93 degrees right now. Feel like temperature is 91, and the humidity is 74%. The air quality is 50. In the last couple of days, the air quality has been pretty good. I can't complain about that, but I still want to get out of here. One day, I want to get out of here. I want to get a place down at the beach where I can tell the old lady, I'm going down there, meet me in a week. You got to work? Okay, come down in a week. Then she comes down, she stays there for 2 weeks. We go back together. You know, I like that kind of a thing. If we had something like that set up, I would do it. And so I'm thinking about where to try to do it, but it might be a couple of months before we can implement that. I got all kinds of ideas going on right now. Oh, all right. Well, you take it easy, man. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Stay safe and all that good stuff. These people around here, they're just taking one selfie after another. Oh, look at me. I just never can do that. Cool. cool. 31 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. It is a very nice day, isn't it, down low? It's very, very nice now. And you know, this place, I'm telling you, this place, when you go out in the garden, I'm gonna walk around a little bit more in a few minutes, but when you walk around in the garden, it's all shaded. So, you know, you don't have any extreme heat. And like right now, I'm inside the air conditioners. You can see it's right there. It's right behind me. So I'm cooling off now. When I came in here, I was dripping in sweat. I wish the weather was like this year round. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I keep thinking of you know, what do I want to do? Because I don't want to sit at home. And, you know, I was thinking to myself, oh, at the end of the month, I'll go back to the gym, but my ankle still is really hurting. It was hurting today because I was walking a lot. And I was walking to get here. And I just don't know, you know, I may need another week. I may need 2 weeks before it's better. I don't know. But I got to try to stay off of it. And here we go. We got more people coming in. You can't really see them here. Anyway, do me a favor. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe. Join the YouTube channel. You can join. Thank you to Gilles, as I said, once again. Newest member of the channel. Go to Patreon, buy me a coffee, super chat, super thanks, whatever. Watch, lurk, do whatever you want. It's up to you. It's all up to you. But hit thumbs up, please. It's very, very free. Just free as you can get. Takes you about 2 seconds. No, it's a nice place, man. I mean, you know, I'm very surprised by this place. To me, it's a little on the small side. It could be a little bigger, and it could be a little more spread out, because really you have this little area here, and this is the main area, and there's 2 or 3 other little shops that open up in a little while, and so it takes up some of the room. And then when you go in the back, they have the big space. But I mean, all in all, you know, we're right in the heart of Bangkok. This is pretty good. This reminds me of what is the name of that place? Mivanka or something like that. There's a place out by Seacon Square that I took you guys, that I went to. Nice place, but I don't think it's as nice as this, because it was in the middle of you know, a business center. Like the business center was there, and then it was right next to the business center, and then there was a garden. But the garden was kind of like for the entire business center, not just for the coffee shop. We are off the Sukhumvit line. Udom Suk is the BTS stop, and very easy to get to. Sukhumvit 66. That's all you got to do is come to Sukhumvit 66. If you look up the 66 Cottage, you'll find out exactly where it is. It's right on the map, and you can just take the SkyTrain. Do they have Morven Sweets, like food from the kitchen? Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, I had pizza. They have all kinds of food. And it's good. That food was good. That pizza was extremely good. It was a bit sloppy. It didn't look fantastic. It looked a bit ragged, but it was very, very good. So I would say I'm impressed by this place. I do like it here. And the only reason I wouldn't come back is because of the location, to me. The location in itself is pretty good, but that's for people who are coming here visiting, staying in the Sukhumvit area. But you know, for me, since I don't live in the Sukhumvit area, there's no. I could take, I think, 2 trains. I could take the Sukhumvit line to the yellow line, and it's like all the way to the end of the yellow line, and then go all the way from the end of the yellow line to the Mall Bankapi, or I can do it the way that I did it, which is take the yellow line in the other direction to Lad Prau. Then you take the MRT, and it's only about 4 or 5 stops. And you get to Sukhumvit line, you change at Asok. You could take the boat if you want and just get off at Asok and then walk to the subway, and then you take it all the way to Udam Suk, which is almost all the way to the end, to Kiha. And yeah, I do like the transportation system here. And you know, if I lived somewhere else, it'd be like, all right, I gotta get a motorcycle, I gotta get a car, we'd have to have something. And yeah, I don't know, to me it's just another headache. I like to be simple, you know? It's like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, you know, I like to have those things so that if I need them, I can use them. But honestly, I don't know that we really do, you know? It'd be nice to have a car to be able to get around, but like, I don't want to drive in Bangkok. You know? So another thing about this place is that I think it's kind of like a Starbucks in a sense that you're not going to get, you know, I think the farmers, I think people that come from outside of the city and they're just like, oh, I gotta have some coffee. They don't want to pay 110, 120 baht, 100 baht. They don't want to pay that. And they don't really care. It's not a prestige thing for them. They just go to Cafe Amazon, they go to wherever, oh, it's cheap there. And this is kind of a place like Starbucks. Although I think it's nicer, and I think the coffee is better here than at Starbucks. The best place in Starbucks is the, what do they call it? What is it? Starbucks, what the hell is it? It's a special place. I wish Mr. Billy was here, he could tell me. It's, you know, they've got a couple of them where they have all kinds of different coffee and you could sit at a table and taste it and all that kind of stuff. I forget the name of it, but it's Starbucks Reserve. Yes, Reserve. That's okay, it's pretty good. But I think Starbucks, I was looking, it was like number 25 or something. It's not at the very top, because their coffee is just not that good. They want the most amount of profit for their money. And that's fine, you know, but that's the way it goes, you know? And so to me, and you know, like somebody said yesterday about Taobin being for 40 or 50 baht, that it's, you know, it's like one of the best places. I don't think it is, honestly, because for 40 or 50 baht, you're not going to get the best coffee, at least not nowadays. You're going to pay 80 to 120 baht for good coffee. And I mean, I've drank coffee now at a lot of coffee shops, and you know, I've gone through somewhere I was like, ooh, I drink the coffee and I just like recoil. And then I have some where I drink it, and even when it cools off, like now, that's a good, smooth coffee, very good. And you know, you go to Starbucks and it's still kind of dirty and earthy, and it's just not as good as it should be. for the money that you're paying there. To me, Starbucks is a ripoff now. You don't see me sitting at Starbucks very often anymore. In fact, it's been months since I've streamed from there for a number of reasons. The number one reason is they keep raising their prices and saying that, oh, well, you know, we've got to do it because of this and because of that. Listen, I don't care. You're still raising your prices to an obnoxious amount. You're going to pay 160 or 180 baht for a big cappuccino. To me, it's ridiculous. So I don't like it. Now, I pay 100 baht, that's different. And I used to go to Starbucks all the time. Hey, Bruce. I used to go to Starbucks all the time. And, you know, to be honest, it just doesn't cut it anymore. There are places that are just as comfortable. And, you know, Pacamara is on my list of really good coffee shops. It's not because their coffee is the best. It's because everything all around is very, very good. Their service is excellent. They always have good service. Okay, you order, you sit down, they bring your coffee to you. You don't have to go up and pick it up like at, say, Starbucks. The coffee tastes very good. It's a good value. On Wednesdays, I get 20% off on my coffee there. Not bad, right? I'll take it. The value is pretty good. The location, now they have something like 8 or 10 locations in Bangkok. Pretty good, you know. And it'll get better. It's really noticeable that Thailand isn't a cheap destination like it used to be. It gets more expensive every trip here. Yeah, I know. And you know, this is the thing. I'm very careful about what I buy now. And that way I actually have more money because I'm spending less on things that I used to just frivolously piss money away on. You know. You go to the grocery store, I mean, I'm telling you, I saw the Cocoa Pebbles the other day. A very small box of Cocoa Pebbles, which I had been looking for years. 309 baht. That's like almost $9. $9 for a box of sugar? It's ridiculous. Starbucks is high, rarely go there here in Pattaya. What they do well, though, is the comfort of the seating. Okay, but see, this is the thing. You're telling me this place isn't comfortable? It's fantastic. The comfort here is as good as Starbucks, if not better. Okay? So, I understand that. The design and overall atmosphere. Okay, to me, their atmosphere, the atmosphere there is rather sterile. It doesn't have its own character. Every shop is exactly the same, almost exactly the same. And you know, I'm somebody who used to go to Starbucks all the time, and in the beginning I liked it. Now I'm like, I don't want to spend money there. I can go and get a coffee for here. The coffee this is a double shot, which is what I would get in Starbucks for 115 baht. Right? Here it's 95 baht. So it's 20 baht cheaper, and it's better than Starbucks. $3.49 for Pop-Tarts. I haven't seen Pop-Tarts in Fresh Mart in a long time. Cereal on sale in the United States can be bought for 70 baht or $2. Yeah, I mean, here you can get cereal for 99 baht. Which, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not ordering anything from Lazada unless I have to. You know, I was gonna get razors through Shopee or Lazada. I ordered some the other day, and I don't want to get the cheapest ones that they have because I don't know that they're authentic. I mean, razor blades, you would think that people would not copy razor blades and make fake razor blades, but I don't know with Shopee and Lazada. I don't trust them, so I never spend more than about 500 baht on Lazada or Shopee. I never ever spend more than that. I would rather spend more on Amazon or somewhere else, get it direct from the manufacturer, and pay for shipping than spend less. Oh, I'm gonna save 300 baht. You know, really, I'll just wait until I have the extra 300 baht if that's what I have to do. But I think it's 25 razors. I got them for about $8, $7 for 25 razor blades. Feather lights, the best razor blades you can get. So, you know, I'm not a big fan of Lazada and Shopee. I just don't trust them. I don't, you know. Walmart's cheapest 10 packs are a very good. I will bring you some this summer. Okay, thank you. I find that the feather lights are the best all the way around. I've tried 5 or 6 different kinds of razors, and yeah, the feather lights are the best. Now I need a haircut, and I've been telling Alex to cut my hair desperately, and I need to shave my head every day, but I'm just lazy. You know, still have the bronze shaver I bought 6 years ago. I have a bronze shaver, and I use it every so often. I wish I could use it more. It doesn't always trim all that good, and what I have heard and seen is that the straight razors, the electric razors, not the ones with all the round, you know, the little round thingies, they tend to cut better. Thank you very much, Beeson. Thank you, I appreciate it. Choke D to you. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't know, Norelco, Braun, whatever they are, I don't know. You know, I know it seems a bit strange, but like I just don't think about like somebody was telling me yesterday, you know, Bob is always talking about, oh, the United States, they did this, and this is what happened, and so and so did this, oh, Joe Biden did this, and Trump did that, and I just don't care. It's not that I'm completely apathetic. I just don't care, because I don't live there. You know, rang the 3B response straight on and had tech guy out without an hour, problem solved, the same issue, and I'd be on. Yeah, I mean, I have good internet. I never complain about the internet, and the only thing is that I have true internet at home. I have AIS on the phone. If and when Alex moves out, I may tell the wife, listen, let's just get an AIS package or something where we have all our phones covered. Yes, we have all our phones covered, and it can be used at the house as well. And we'll just use it like that. Because that way we don't have to pay for True. Because I hate True. I hate their company. Ever since I went in, you know, this is a long time ago, I went upstairs to pay the bill. Because it was a pain in the ass to pay online. You couldn't pay through an app. You had to go to their little booth and pay at the little electronic booth. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. So I went in one time and I'm like, I go in there and it's like a long wait. Exactly. It was a long wait for me to pay. And then when I get up there, the girl's just like, la, 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 la. She's got this, she's like 22 years old. She has this little attitude. Yeah, what can I do for you? And I just thought, I don't like this company. I don't like this company. Yeah, I use my app to pay True. I use my app. I paid them the other day. And I honestly, I like paying with an app. And there's going to be a time in the near future where I'm just going to set everything up and it's just paid automatically. I get this money, it comes out of this account, boom, I don't have to worry about it, don't have to think about it. You put in this much money every month into that account, and then everything gets paid. That's how it's going to be. I just need to take the time to set it all up. Because I'd rather do that, and then once in a while go back and take something out or add something, than have to pay it manually. I'd rather just automatic payments. I don't have to worry about it. Much easier. Now there's a lady here. She's been sitting here with her husband for about, I don't know, what is it now? She's been here for about 2 hours. She's just walking around. You know, everybody wants to see the thing here. Found the AIS in-store customer service in Pattaya. Excellent. Yeah, I haven't been to, well, I've been to AIS because I had to get my, when I went to AIS, I had them change my physical SIM card into an eSIM. and it was very easy. It took about 5 minutes. That was it. They changed it to eSIM, boom, done. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Before that, I hadn't been in there in a while. I think I went in there to get a free drink. They used to give you free coffees, free cocoa, free whatever. Now they make you, I think you get a free water, but they make you, if you want a drink, they have a little Starbucks booth, and you have to use your points to get the drink. Which, I mean, I have plenty of points, but it's just kind of like, you know, I don't know, whatever. I know, you know, it doesn't matter to me. As long as they give me the same prices, I don't need their drinks. I don't really care. So I don't go in there much. True, I haven't been to in ages. It's been years since I've been into the True to any True office, to any True location. I haven't been there at all. And quite frankly, I'm happy about that, because I don't want to go in there. As long as your phone is set up for 5G, you can get 5G on your phone. You can get pretty much every phone that's 5G, you can get an eSIM. And that's why I didn't have an eSIM before, because my phone, my other phone, was not set up for 5G. I couldn't get 5G on the phone. And now I can. We're gonna go outside in a minute. Oh, did I just get something? I don't know if I got something or not, but if I did, thank you. Kind of hard for me to say right now because I'm streaming, but thank you to everybody and anyone who's given me anything or who's just in the stream commenting. I appreciate it. You know, without you guys, I wouldn't be here, honestly. And, you know, this is the first time since we went on our trip to Ecuador and Portugal and the Netherlands that I've been excited about what's upcoming. And to be honest, I wasn't thrilled about going on the journey. I was happy to be home to see my parents and see my family. And I was happy to go to Ecuador, but I was kind of like, you know, a little tentative about it. And, you know, the Netherlands, I knew the Netherlands wasn't the same as it was when I first started going there. It's not the same as it used to be. It used to be I wanted to live there something fierce, man. I mean, I was looking for ways. I could not figure it out at the time because technology wasn't there. You know, this is 35 years, 40 years ago. And I really liked it there. But now, it's just not quite the same. And maybe if I was in a smaller town or something like that, it would be. But it's not quite the same as it used to be. And it's, you know, places change. So, no to the Netherlands. I mean, I was in Cannes before, Cannes, France. And I wanted to live there. I was like, how can I live here? This place is awesome. Can I bring the wife and we'll live here? And I just thought, there's no way to make any money. I don't have enough money. It's too expensive. And now I would never live there. I just wouldn't live there. I wouldn't live in France, honestly, unless it was maybe some little village somewhere. Maybe I would live in something like that. Even Portugal, I don't know if I would live in Portugal. So, you know, you change, the places change, the requirements, whatever you need to be eligible to live there changes. And, you know, so this is 2024, maybe it's 2026. I'm like, all right, we're ready now. Let's get out of here. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna make it? You know, we have enough money to live for 10 years, but what are we gonna do to make sure that we have money for the rest of our lives? We're gonna open up a coffee shop? You know, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of good coffee shops out there now. And I don't think the coffee shop is the answer to anybody's. I think, you know, I think Richard has like a coffee bubble tea shop or whatever back home in Texas. And I think he's killing it there. But that's because bubble tea is not all that popular in the United States, or it wasn't. And now it is. Maybe he's making it popular, I don't know. But coffee, I don't know. You know, it's kind of like Thailand. It's done to death. you know. I mean, if you're coming here to visit and you're on holiday, I dare say that in all the time I've been streaming, I've come up with, you know, at least a couple of dozen places where you can go that's off the beaten track. You can go and you can go have a coffee, you can go have food, you can go and hang out and just, you know, do whatever you want to do. There's temples, there's all kinds of things that you can go and see. There's the river, there's lakes, there's ocean, there's whatever. So if you're coming to visit and you're somebody like Dowlow, there's plenty of things to do. You go somewhere for 4 or 5 days, you come back, you relax for, you know, a week, a couple of days, then you go somewhere else. All right. Well, that's what I mean. That's how they are here. I mean, in this little neighborhood, I haven't seen any weed shops. I'm sure that there's at least 1 or 2 around. I know nearby there are weed shops. The other day, when I was at that Natura Gardens, there was a weed shop down the street. And I was like, oh, can't believe it. We're out in the middle of kind of nowhere, and there's a weed shop here. But like, would I want to get involved with that? No. No. Give me a laundromat, you know. Somebody goes out, you know, once a week or whatever and collects the money. That's about the extent of it. Or let me just do what I'm doing now. Stream and you know, get more into the videos, which is something I plan on doing. Get back into videos, really, not just little quick videos, but maybe put 1 video up every week, every 2 weeks, and try to make really quality videos. I'd like to do that. So, you know, I got all kinds of things now that are starting to pop up and become available. Yeah, you know, things change. So it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So I think we should go out and just take a little walk around, and I'll show you guys the full place so you can check it out. Very good. I like Southern Coffee Shop Thai Company. Yeah, I know Southern Coffee Shop. And their coffee is pretty good, but it's not, I wouldn't call it one of the top coffee shops. It's a place that you can go, and you can go every day. You get a halfway decent coffee, and, you know, it's okay. It's not, you know, one of the best, but it's in the middle for sure. I think it's better than Cafe Amazon. Let's go out this way. You can bring pets here to the outdoor area, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so we've been out here before. And they do have a little walkway over here. I'll show you where you come in. I think this is where people park. Yeah, I think this is just a parking area. Oh, there's the kitchen. And you can see that it's surrounded by buildings. And thus, plenty of shade. Oh, she closed the door. She didn't want me videotaping in there. See? People always taking video. I hate those monitor lizards. I mean, I hate them, but I never bother them just because, you know, they're an animal. This is the breathing area. No smoking. No smoking allowed, which is great. I like that. You got another little indoor area here, which is kind of cool. Air conditioning in this place. You can see it. So we got the bathrooms, we got the main area over here. You got this little area here. You got a coffee area right here, and another area over here. And all in all, it's pretty nice, man. Okay, so there's three buildings. This is okay. So this is accessible from the outside. And what is this? Do what you love. I think this is a restaurant. Let's go out over here and see. Well, they sell banana stuff. Sticky rice with bananas. All that kind of stuff. Look at this. Got barbed wire here. It's pretty nice, huh? So what is this? Each food has its own story, but I don't know what the name of it is. Oh, it's Poon Farm Soup. Yeah, lots of construction here, man. And to be honest, I'm not a fan of, 25-story buildings. Let's just say here, Pan Farm Soup. That's what that is right over here. Over here. And you can see the SkyTrain's right out here, straight ahead. And you just go to the right a little bit, boom. And look at this, got nice places here. This is a nice area. Udom Suk. It's off the Sukhumvit line. Udom Suk. But you can see this is very nice. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is somebody's residence or I really don't know. Yeah, very nice, eh? Very, very nice. This truck's been here for a while. And here is the entrance. I'm not getting anything else. I've had my share of food today. Open from 8 till 6 every day, but closed on Mondays. So there you go. Now look at this. Got little statues. Let me walk back through here. You can go in through this door if you want, or you can go through the door where the woman's coming out of right now. And you have here. Then you go right back into the garden area, which is really nice. Gold table. How about I just sit right here? Yes. Got all kinds of cactus here. Oh, yeah. There we go. And here I am. My hair looks really gray, huh? Unbelievable. I'm gonna have to get rid of it so you can't tell how old I am. You just know I'm bald. Pretty nice place. I give it a thumbs up for sure. Anyway, no Grecian. Listen, buddy, I'm not putting dye in my hair ever, ever. I have, my beard grows in gray, and I can really, now I'm starting to see it. It's a lot more gray than I thought. Holy shit. But I'm gonna shave it today. I'll shave it today. And that'll be the end of that. Then it'll be like, oh, you have a bald head. You have no hair. Even here you can look and you can see. Look at this. So you know that there's buildings around here, but it is a little oasis. And like I said, I don't think it's as nice as that Natura Gardens, the Pomjai Garden. It's not as nice. It's not out in the middle of nowhere like that place. And there's not as much room, but it's a nice place. And it is nice to sit here, relaxed. Oh, yeah. Let's look inside here. See, there's a girl sitting over there. There's a couple of people inside. There's a couple out here. There's people in the back. This place is full. And there's a lady walking around with her kid. Yeah. This place has got to be in the top 15 or 20. No doubt in my mind. The only thing I would say is, for most people, it's a tad bit far. The location is not fantastic. It's not like right in the middle of the city, it's Sukhumvit, where you can just go there and be there in 10 minutes. That's not how it is. Even for me, I mean, I live a ways away. I understand it's gonna be farther for me. But if you're down in, like, you're staying down by Khaosan Road, it's a journey to get here. But it's not that far, so you can come here. It's a matter of, do you really want to take the time to come to this place? And I don't know that there's a lot better places in the city as far as the surroundings and the setting. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Jesus Christ, man, my hair is graying big time. I cannot believe it. Looks like my whole head is going gray. Unbelievable. Anyway, no Grecian formula for me. I cannot dye my hair, whether it's the beard or, you know, it's probably catering for the rich neighbors. I have not seen a lot of Grab taxis coming in here picking up things. I don't know. Maybe it's just today that they're not coming. I don't know. I don't know that, you know, when this place is opened up during the week, that this place is absolutely packed. I don't know. But, you know, they close at 6 o'clock, which tells you something. They close a little bit after businesses close. You know, most businesses stay open until around 5. You know, like offices. They're open until 5 or so. So for some coffee shops, it's just not worth them staying open. And this is a little more cafe than coffee shop. It doesn't have cafe or coffee shop in the title, but they have food and they have drinks. And it's not just, you know, they give you a couple little pieces of cake. No, they have all kinds of food. They have all kinds of smoothies and all kinds of other stuff. So, you know, it's again, I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but this place is yes. I think it's today, isn't it? Today's a holiday. It's supposed to be a holiday. No, you can't buy booze today, apparently. The whole, I get irritated by the whole booze thing. Oh, was that yesterday? I'm trying to think. I don't remember the date today. I think it's the 25th today. I thought it was today was the holiday, but anyway, I don't like them constantly closing on holidays. You can't buy booze. And again, it's like the weed. I don't smoke weed. I'm not interested in it. However, it's available, and you have all these other vices, nicotine, booze, kratom, they're all available. Why would you try to make weed less available for people and only allow the people who want medicinal weed? Why would you allow that to be the norm? Is that what you're going to do with alcohol? Only people who need it for medicinal purposes can drink alcohol. No. You know, it makes no sense to me. And then it's like, okay, you're talking about closing from between 2 and 5 o'clock. And I just, you know, anytime the government gets involved and sticks their nose into something like this, I think it's a bad thing. I think it's really not good. I think they need to stay out. Well, they haven't said. It was supposed to be like last Tuesday. And they just said, well, we don't have enough information. We need to gather more information. And they haven't said, oh, it's going to be in 1 week. We'll make a decision. There is no decision. And honestly, I don't see it happening. I don't see them doing that. It's like, wake up. People can smoke cigarettes all they want, and cigarettes cause cancer. Let's just get that straight. Weed doesn't always cause cancer in people. You know, it's not going to be more cancerous than tobacco. Alcohol, you get into a car, you've had 4 or 5 drinks, and you're drunk, it causes people to have accidents. Weed doesn't do that. Unless you've been smoking 20 joints, which I just don't see that happening. So I don't get it. I would say, let the people buy the booze when they want, and you gotta suffer the consequences if you get into an accident, if you do something wrong. You're responsible, not the government. And when it comes to weed, I just don't like them saying, okay, we're gonna fine people, we're gonna charge people for this, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. I don't like it. It's like, it's legal or it's not. And when they legalized it back in 2022, I think it was, maybe it was 2021, I don't even remember. They knew about medicinal use or recreational use. And it's not on the books as, oh, you can't sell recreational. Well, then why didn't you do it in the first place? Makes no sense. What is this? Thai government used to be indecisive, but now they're not so sure. Still, many small shops are selling beer. I understand that, but you know, like, you can't like be in the grocery going grocery shopping and go get a bottle of wine. Like, I had been saying to myself, I got to get a bottle of wine. We have a bottle of wine at the house, and it's there's only about a quarter of the bottle left. I thought, the wife's going to come back in a couple of days. I better make sure I get some wine. I get like 2 bottles of wine. And every time I get ready to buy it, I either go, I'll get it in a little while. Today, I got to go to the grocery. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't buy any wine today. At least I don't think I can. I think today is the holiday. But this is what I mean. I don't want to have to worry about, it's 2:01. I can't buy any booze now. Oh, and I just go, what am I, a little kid? I'm not a little kid. And nobody in politics, nobody that's in the government is that much better than anyone else. And their decisions, honestly, I don't think the decisions are to help the people. I think it's to benefit them for some reason. Whatever the reason may be, I don't know. But I don't think it's to benefit all the people. Oh, we want to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, that's it. We want to keep people safe, so they shouldn't be smoking recreational weed, and they can't buy booze. Yeah, that's the thing. It's always about keeping people in check. It's about keeping people in check and controlling them and figuring out that they want to be the ones who determine everything. They're holding off until after Songkran. Yeah, that's probably true. And to be honest, you know, I've made my statements about Songkran. I've been here for a long time. I've done the thing where I go out, I play in water. I played in the water by myself. I played in the water with my wife. I played in the water with the kids. I played in the water when the kids were a little bigger. And it's not, you know, I hate to say it, and I've said it many times, Thailand is not all that exotic for me. It's not like I'm here and I'm like, oh my God, it's such an awesome place. No, I live here. To me, it's normal. So when they say, you're not allowed to, we're not going to decide on this, or they don't say it, and they you know, like Carnivore's saying, they probably won't make a decision until after the fact. And you know, honestly, Songkran does nothing for me now. Oh, I'm gonna go out and play in the water. I can go play in water anytime I want. Really, if I want, I can go out and play with water. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have powder smeared on me. All that stuff doesn't matter anymore. It's not important to me. It's a 3-day celebration. And to be honest, if I ever have to go anywhere during the 3 days, I simply take a taxi and go from door to door and get taken wherever I have to go, and I don't get wet. You know, yeah, I mean, it's not like it's such a, I understand if you're coming here and it's the first time, oh yeah, I want to see what it's like during Songkran. Okay, great. But, you know, imagine 30 years. Where do you go when you swim laps? Well, I haven't been swimming laps in a long time. The last time I swam laps was it, maybe it was in Thailand at a hotel, but I think it was in Ecuador before that. I know somebody that does swim laps, and he swims at the stadium, at Huamak Stadium. But anyway, I mean, you know, it's not such a big deal. You know, if you're looking to live here, then you're thinking about things. Oh, it's great. There's all these festivals. Oh my God, it's so nice. There's this festival and that. How many times you got to go to the festivals before you go, okay, you know, I understand. Wait until Jim's been here like 15, 20 years. He's going to still go to some, and then some, he'll be like, been there, done that. That's how it works. You know, really, now I've been here almost half of my life. Do I really care about Songkran? I hope everybody has a good time. If I get wet, I get wet. I'm not going to be pissed off. But I don't want to go out and just get wet just for the sake of getting wet. It doesn't do anything for me. Just like going and buying alcohol for the sake of buying alcohol. What do I want to do that for? If I'm going to buy alcohol, it's because I feel like having a glass of wine, or if I want a beer, or whatever it is. You know, and I personally think if you want to go out and smoke a joint, you should have freedom to go buy a joint or buy a bag of weed, if that's what you want. If you want to go have a drink, you should have the right to go out and drink. And then if you have to, if you get smashed, take a taxi home. Take a Songtao home. Have one of your friends bring you home. Whatever it is. I'd like to see what the difference in drunk driving is between here and the United States. And I know that the United States is, you know, 50 times larger. But I'd like to know, percentage-wise, which place has more drunk driving infractions. And I would dare say it's here. I don't know, though. But I would say it's probably here. But I'd like to know. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys joining me. As long as what you do doesn't affect anyone else, it shouldn't matter. Exactly. That's how I feel. Anyway, God, I can't believe how gray my hair looks. Anyway, it's time for me to go. I got a bit of a journey to get back home. So once again, do me a favor, click the thumbs up. Nylert Park Heritage Home is also nice. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Thank you for joining at the very end of the stream there, 2/4 Korean. I will take a look at that. I know where that is. I have an idea where that is, and I'll check it out. And that's about as easy to get to as here. I'm heading that way to Samrong today. I was here from the beginning. I know, but you didn't say anything. I figured you might be here, but doesn't matter, whatever. Look distinguished with the gray hair. Well, I wasn't really thinking, oh, my hair's so gray, I look so distinguished. If I want to look distinguished, I need to put my glasses on. I need to, Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Click the thumbs up, the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Join the YouTube channel. Join on Patreon. Go down in the description. Look at everything down there. And just smash the like button. I appreciate it. And I'll leave you with a little selfie. I can't even see what that is. What is that, popcorn or something? Oh, baseball white cap. Okay. I didn't see that. Anyway. Yeah, I figured you guys would want to look at that. Anyway, all right. Let's get out of here. I'll see you on Tuesday, I believe. I don't know where I'll be, but I believe Friday we'll be at the Come and Escape Cafe, or maybe we'll be at Nylert Heritage Park. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. All right? So, until next time, from the 66 Cottage, the beautiful 66 Cottage, with a nice little fountain, plenty of places to sit alone. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you all later.